Hi, good morning, Mr. Hanger. And the first question I want to ask you, please introduce yourself or your company first.
Thank you. I am Huub Heijer. I come from Holland. I was 16 years in the mushroom business. I'm now retired. What I do now is travel the world around, try to help people to how to produce white mushrooms and so on and so on. That's my job on this moment.
And how do you feel about this Qingdao Expo?
This is the first time I was on an expo in China. I was several times in China. I think the first time I was here in 81. And when I see now the difference between 81 and now 2015, there's an enormous difference. I was on the world on a lot of expos about mushrooms, and I think what I see here now is this professional. I think this is what growers need. This kind of expos. I think what is true. Also, the business will more and more international. Also, I think for China is a big chance to do that. You want to see in the labor cost in the rest of, for example, in Europe and the US, it's very high. Here it's very low. The export is a big chance. But okay.
And, after you looking around, which is the most impressive products or equipment at this expo?
I have seen in the world, let's say, equipment from China. Let's say for several years ago, and on that time I was thinking it's not so. But what I see now here, I see this what I told you this professional. I see machines. That's the same machines what we make in Holland, and I am very impressed about that. It is very professional. That I like to say. That's okay.
Okay, thank you. And the last question is, what's the expectation of the expo next time?
So I'll also say a little about before. You can maybe make it maybe more international. Also in your lectures, ask more people from abroad. But that means also for the organization is that also not so easy with all this language. But you have to all to translate it and so on. But I think you have to do that. Now I go further on the road what you do now, I like to say. That's okay.
Thank you. So looking forward to meet you next time.